Welcome back to Popes and Pilots. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We're playing as Quizquiz. We're going for Quizquiz Pro Quo. All we have to do is move our capital over to Anjou, which is currently in French hands, but that needs to be changed. Speaking of the French, I'm considering doing this. This is not technically French land, it's just all of their subjects' land, which is going to annoy the French something fierce, which might lead to a coalition. But what this might allow me to do, which would be awesome, is for them not to get a new French Columbia really quickly. And thereby I will be able to fabricate in the French again for that real war I want against them. I think I'm going to do this. It's there's risk involved, don't get me wrong. But I will do this. And that does a few things. It allows me to upgrade my government rank, which I believe gives me 20 prestige. Yeah, it'll be fine. It's going to be very good to be an empire. Imperial Conquest is also really good, if I'm not mistaken. 30 prestige. Yeah, we might not need it right now. And I think nobody can take this away from us. No. Well, unless they take away all our land, so that's probably fine. Our governing capacity now has some room. I want to make things into cores, but not... I mean, I suppose I'm going to call you... The whole colonial thing is a bit weird, but I'm going to do that for now. I want more of those cores, but not today. So now these folks are going to do some of their own colonizing here. We'll be able to fabricate a claim on them, and that should be great. But also, I really need to have a look at subjugating Kaski. Hopefully we're not too late. April 85. I think we're fine. This is April 85. Confirm. Well timed, me. Well timed. I do want a Diplo person. I guess I'm just going to take a money person here. We already fired a few folks to just get to something useful. So, not too into it. Colonialism against France. Well, what does colonialism actually allow? See what's... Oh, 125% cost for all other treaties. So we might not want to use colonialism. I might. I probably won't. Probably gonna wait for that colony to finish, make my own claim. I'm just gonna mothball my navy again. I think that's fine. Oh, hello, Brits. Do you know what happens, Mr. Britman, if you just make 5 colonies here, right? It's not gonna be great for you. What about that Illinois war? I thought I had people in place. I don't really. Oh, right, because I moved you over here. Let's get you to Cartagena. Let's detach those cannons. Deal with my colony becoming self-sustaining. Where else do I want to colonize? Something nice up here, wasn't there? 7, 7, yeah. Let's go there. Get you there. So my thinking here is get at least the cannons that I have over to the mainland for that war. Against Illinois and friends. And we might... Doomsday! We might Doomsday. We might grab some of these folks too, because their suppression powers are no longer needed. Converted some heretics to the truest of all faiths. Mine. We don't have edicts going here. So let's go to Escambray, turn on the edict in West Cuba. Oh, you're running institution spread here. That's not what you should have anyway. And then convert you. Also have a quick look at our edicts. Save some money. Because we're not enforcing unity in Alabama anymore. Or Dominica for now. Or East Cuba. or developing in Texas for 40 years. We've been paying for that edict. I'm so bad at unedicting those things. It's sad. Very sad. You get over there, Walker. You get over here, grab some of these. And I can scornfully insult somebody, and I probably should. Wait, wasn't I embargoing in Spanish? Oh, I'm embargoing New Spain. And that's no use. At least I don't have a costly embargo for that. But the people I want to embargo is you. Which gets me close to enough, but not quite at enough. So let's insult somebody. I think I've insulted the French. Maybe the Spanish recently. So the Brits are up for... Oh, I apparently didn't leave any... Wait. Oh, I stole a colony? Don't tell me I took 2 colonies. I did, didn't I? That's gonna be a bit harsh on my monies. Also, it wasn't quite all that necessary. Didn't realize one of these colonies was French Colombian in nature. Wait, that's not a colony. Just this place. Manga place. Unless there's another one here. Did I just see one at Chima? I did. Let's put somebody in Chima. At least Massachusetts is done. And I suppose I won't immediately go and start something else. I'd rather... I don't have a diplomat still, gee. I'd rather send my colonists to one of these places to get them completed. And you might as well help with the suppression, I suppose. While you're around. As long as you stay where you are, and you should. Alright, attach 11 of yours. Get thee over there. Get thee to the Illinois, which you are on the way to. Grab my only general. I should be okay on tech, right? I feel like I'm okay on mil-tech. I do want to take ideas. But 1 general is a bit low. So I think I'm gonna grab 1 more. 441. Doesn't know what fire is, but you know. Being second isn't too bad. Says the one on the 2nd place great power ranking. Just below the Ottomans. Not the worst place to be, I suppose. Trade good, check. War? I think check. As much as I want to take Miltech. Iroquois, Erie, and Isleta. The Erie, the Iroquois. Yeah, it's a good thing I bring in more troops. But they might actually want to land closer to here. Let's get you up there. Oh, we should have enough to just take out the Illinois themselves. And then we need to deal with these other folks another time. Yep. Yeah, not co-belligerenting anyone. Goal is talking the hip. Go, get in. We have an actual fort. How dare you? So much work. Attach, get on the fort, get over there. I was happy when I saw that their capital is here. Because that's where I have my cannons. But that was before I realized that they have an actual real fort over there. Also, there's another place there for Isleta, which I don't know how many folks I want to send. There might be a bit more enemies there than I can easily beat up. And no, there won't be. Take these 4K, put them into Isleta, and that'll be groovy. No, you're gonna have your 9k ravage my land a bit. That is unfortunate, but not something I can stop right now unless I have my 11 boats land somewhere closer to here. I know I keep redirecting you, I'm sorry. Maybe there's better. And keep redirecting. Just trying to land as close to the actual troops. You being there, well, I just march that way, fine. We don't need all y'all here. We do want siege pip guy there though. So let's do this and get you south. No, that's a real fort. So we're gonna leave another 3. Like that. Just trying to stop these from hurting me as much as possible. Merge that in there, go south. How about? Yeah, no, the Iroquois being little. Wait, did I have troops on here? Oh, thought I had not dropped these off. I did though. Yeah, I'm gonna pick you up and help. Or try to. We're not currently seeing any coalition creation. Being very careful about my choice of words here because they might any day decide to. Well, that the French plus some natives would be scary enough to just hurt me a bunch. And that would probably be true. At least it would hurt my plans a lot if they banned it up. Wish I had caught you before you went to Omaha. I could try to catch you in Panka. It's probably not going to work. But I can try. I can certainly try. Cotton and Wagamore. Tech, what's this tech? Admin? Yeah. Get. Do you want to chase these folks? How fast are you? How much maneuver do you have? It's like they have like 1 million now. They're gone. And they're gone. Fine. Peace. Oh, I meant to insult somebody. I just never did, didn't I? You. How about an insult? There you go. Give me my monarch points. I mean, you filthy people didn't even manage to beat the poor natives over here. So can I do anything but insult you? It's honestly insulting that you're still on the map. Down goes all of Illinois. But that being at 14, I think I'm actually going to put my cannons where my mouth is, which apparently is over there. Don't know why my mouth would be over there, but you know, things happen. Where are you going? Killy, that place. Let's let you lock in and then let's make it an actual killy place. Not a fan of this. It's unlikely to matter, but I'm still not a fan. Oh, you did actually beat my enemies here. That's good. Erie tried to save the fort and died for it. As any good enemy should. Now, it's Iroquois and it's the Erie. Supposed to be helped with the siege of the Erie here. And then move on to the Iroquois. Iro what? I lost the claim on Tawash. I do want that back, I think. No, this is not what I want. You go there, you, I don't know, go, no, not like that. Not like this. Like this, maybe. And then I want to remake my claim on you. I also want to check these timings here, but they should still be fine if I'm not mistaken. April 85, April 85. It should be quite fine. You should pop. Like a good little weasel. And Great Britain pretending to attack Kildare. Wait, Kildare? What's Kildare again? They don't exist. It did say Kildare, right? I thought Kildare was in Ireland. Maybe I'm... Oh, they might be... Oh, it's probably these folks. Like, which I can't see. Yeah, let's repay my loans. Loan free again. Good, good. I don't like having loans. It's not like... In game terms, I should probably be taking a lot more loans than I usually am. It's very strong. I usually don't, just don't do it. But part of it is I don't like it. So there. We're capped on legitimacy. I'm gonna do this. Gain that mercantilism, and now we get the ticking. We'll get a user ticking up legitimacy, which before we weren't. Hit with that siege, with a real fort on there, level 3 fort. It's just not. Blood is thicker than water? Question mark. Diplo advisor again. War with the kingdom. Blah 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 blah. So what can we do here? One of two options. In 30 days, you betray my trust. The fork of war is lifted from me. Or for what? This is fine. Really, the only thing that it said in that event was there's a 1/3 chance that we lose a bunch of prestige here, and alternatively we lose our guy, which I don't want to do. So pretty obvious choice there. Down goes that place. How many friends do we have here? 5 and a bit. We need the 6, I assume. That's level 3 fort, so we need 9 folks. So I'm gonna leave. Or was it 5 and a bit? So if I leave 4, you are gonna be fine. Then the rest can walk onto Caligula here. I wouldn't mind you having a dude, but I think my tech advantage is still huge, right? Tech 6 to my tech, what, 13? 15? Jesus. You didn't make the best use of the institutions I've spread around here, did you now? We're not even gonna catch them. And we got the neutral event, but didn't lose any prestige. That's all I cared for there. Now you, if I had a diplomat, I would talk to you. I don't, so I won't. But soon I will, because my integrations are gonna happen very, very soon. See, that's not how I want you to walk it. Why would that be? Why would, what? Oh, it's the fort in... I'm not used to forts around here. It makes a ton of sense that the fort there would stop me from getting anything done. It's just that I'm not used to the fact that there are even forts. Where are my cannons? They're probably over here, aren't they? Yeah. Okay. Integration is a slow process. I'm gonna not click this button. I think as long as I don't click that button, I don't have the negative Diplo rep, as Peter pointed out to me. We can keep this window open for a tiny moment here to get the other next event, which should happen any minute now. There goes the war against Kildare. You're at 100%. Certainly you're gonna, you know, happen, right? There we go. Now I'm gonna click on both and have only -3 Diplo rep, not the other one that we might have had. Too few seats. A horse. Give me a place. I mean, certainly that place over here that have decent development, right? Weren't there? I might be wrong. I mean, you do. Have a seat. Once again, I should have done the debate before handing out the seat. Dumb me. Do we want any of these? I think not. +1 merchant is okay, but nah. Sailors, nah. Vassals, cash conversion. I'm gonna give it a month. Deploy annexation cost just after we completed some annexation. I'm gonna give it a month, and these should recycle. At least it looked like that's on a monthly basis last time. Do I grab my course now that we have taken the admin tech? I think I do. Unbalancing is still going to be a thing, but I mean, not coring doesn't seem. I probably shouldn't have. Not because of the tech, but because there's going to be land to actually core in a moment here. We take all the Illinois stuff. And that's going to require admin, which I now don't have. It'll be fine. You just attach the guy and threaten the rest down here. You did not bring the cannons. Suppose you might as well go and threaten these. I feel like our land doesn't look very big, but it's actually quite huge. Everything considered. Takes a while to move around, especially with those stupid mountains in the way. Can we catch these eerie folks? Probably not without a general. They also don't have a general, but either side is a general. We're probably both going to be the same speed, which means I'm not going to catch them. You do know what they say about catching them all. Just gots to do it. Yeah, let's get like this. On the plus side, the longer this... Oh, I should check on the debate again. That didn't change yet. Maybe a month has not passed. Now it has. There's the bonus colonist, which I think I'm going to go for again. And then I'm going to consider which of these buttons to press, which is going to be annoying as always. Tiny bit of money, sure. Bribe? How much is bribe? A nice amount of ducats. How much does it cost for the corruption payment? Without corruption costs me 9.33 ducats right now. And it gets rid of way more. 10.1 corruption. Wow, this is super cheap. This is like real cheap. Isn't it? I mean, it's per year and we're paying per month, so it's not. But it still kinda is. Isn't it? I don't know. I'm gonna ignore corruption again. I'm gonna bribe an MP. I could throw away some legitimacy, I guess. Not the biggest fan. Do we care about that last government reform? We probably do. I probably want the... It's not that necessarily immediately. I mean, at some point we want the absolutism. I don't know how far away we are from the age of absolutism. Keep forgetting 120 months after global trade. And global trade happens in 1600? Yeah. And then 10 years, so we have another 25 years before we care about absolutism. And right now we expect this to be in more than that, so I really don't want to lose reform progress. Fine, let's just do some of these things. I'm gonna give away a tiny bit of crown land because I'm not really using it for other things. A bit of legitimacy. More corruption, sure. Just eat all my money. Get rid of a military advisor again. Never see their like again. Random discipline guy. More crown lands? Yikes. And how are we doing on that? We're under the threshold, so I shouldn't have even done the last click here. Because I like the autonomy reduction we get from it. So really should not give away more crown land. Don't want to do army tradition. Professionalism. Certainly not dip support. That legitimacy is starting to hurt. Tiny bit of mill. Although I think I'm doing an idea group, aren't I? Hope they realize how much I'm paying for those colonists here, and this might just not be worth it. I mean, I could just do some colonization for money instead. Okay, fine. Another set of crown land is probably fine because it's not going to put me into another threshold, and when we grab another 5, we'll be back to fine numbers either way. But I mean, clearly I don't love it. Freaking estates having land. Who ever heard of that kind of thing? Half price fort defense guy? I think it's time. Heretics in Escambray have been convinced. Calling it conversion is so... doesn't sound very nice, does it? Now, who are we fighting? I think these folks are very ready for peace. Could vassalize them, but I really don't wanna. Steer trade? I can just take that trade. They're in our... No, they're not in our node. Could make him steer, it's not gonna be much. War reps, steer, cash monies. Sure, made it for themselves. Somehow I got myself tricked here. Not actually, although you're the cannons. Which I do actually want to go for a siege, sure. Catching these folks is not... Ah, there we go. I was about to say it's not easy. But clearly it is. You... Oh no, you already have help. You just got... No, you didn't get done. Let's help out with this. And then what? Occupied by the Iroquois. Stack wiped by me, though. Down goes Caligula. That should be the end of the Iroquois. By end, I mean the piecing out of the Iroquois as soon as I manage to leave here. So for peace. I could vassalize you, but I don't wanna. I want your trade, I assume. Trade power, war reps, cash monies, prestige. Really don't need prestige. No point in doing any of this. Could revoke your cause. Sure. Stop having your cause on me. Go away. And then just need to piece out the Erie, and then we can, which I should now be able to do. I could give Erie land to Oneida. It's gonna cost me a bunch of dip though, which I don't like. Let's not do that. I could pillage your capital, which is gonna cost me a tiny bit of dip. But 8 dip for 2 development sounds like a good thing, right? Pillage, pillage. War reps. Get that trade to me. Give me that Doge. Only as much as you're willing to give me. There we go. Read it for themselves. Out. Wait a day. Peace. Now that's the interesting piece. What I definitely want to do is take all the things I have claims on. And then probably also the things I don't have claims on. 13, 3 development, sure. Like that. Eat them up fully, be a bit overextended, but that'll be fine. The French, what are the French even? Sure. And your ducats. Most of your ducats. Done. Now try to core the things that actually have an overextension cost attached. Now we lack tons of admin. How do I get more admin? Probably want to focus on admin again. Yeah. Could promote my advisor here. It's very expensive, but I have the ducats, I think. Yeah. Kinda. Let's go a bit higher on that. Alright. I mean, was this utterly necessary? Probably not. But what are we gonna do? Not conquer things? That would be so bourgeois. I don't know why I would call it bourgeois. There's nothing bourgeois about it. But you gotta call it something. Alrighty, I think we're in a decent position here. And I think once this colony is done, which it is, we should totally start spying on the French, make a claim, and then probably go punch our way into Europe next episode. How about the naval morale? Does that go? Yeah, 18 is the next tech where there's morale, so I shouldn't be super afraid. What's the next character tech? 15. Probably in a good spot to navally challenge the French. While also being in a fine spot to challenge the people. Now that means we want more transport boats. Because landing 10 folks or 11 folks at a time in France is not an option. Oh, luckily we gained a lot of naval force limit taking all those coastal provinces. Gonna go ahead and pump out a bunch of these. Might actually go up to like 30. How many friends does France have? I mean, by friends, I mean people. 37. I don't think going more than 30 is really something we can afford to do. Which is risky. Because if they gang up on us, then that will not be great. And the Scottish still unhappy about going to war. They are. Hopefully they stay that way a while. Sure. Maybe I want to build even more of those transports. But maybe I do it manually because right now they're all being built here. And that's going to take a long time. So the game isn't so bad at building towards a fleet, but it's also not great. It gives me 25 extra, puts me to 36. Let's go 40. For very little reason. Other than it being a nice round number. Also, oops. The poor colony is going to be in big pain here. But that's for future me to worry about. Thank you folks so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything to say, then that comment section is right there for you. Thank you for watching. See you folks next time.